On today's episode of The Couch.
I will say Dark Souls 3 is more... I think I prefer platforming with Dark Souls 3 than this.
No. I'm rejecting anything you say about in the sentence of Dark Souls and platforming. If it's
Dark
not
Souls
saying
3,
that there is...
Dark Souls 3 is not as bad as this. I will die on this hill.
There is
Dark
no
Souls
good,
3 is not as bad as this.
There is no good platforming in Dark Souls, period.
I'm not going to say there is, but I'm saying it's better than this.
It is the spooky week of end of October. Are you ready for the couch? Did you collect your candy? Did you set your decorations? Because we bring you the spooky Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse.
I want to suck your blood, blah, blah, blah.
Are you ready for some lore?
Yes!
During the 15th century Europe, there lived a person named Dracula. He practiced sorcery in order to create a bad world filled with evil. He began taking over the continent of Europe, changing countries from good to bad. The good people of Europe tried to fight off Dracula, but no one was able to survive. Finally, the Belmont family was summoned to battle Dracula's vile forces. The Belmont family has a long history of fighting evil. The townspeople became afraid of the Belmont superhuman power and asked them to leave the country. Fortunately, the people found a mighty Belmont called Trevor. It looked like E. It looked like yelled Trevor.
No,
what the hell was that?
I was going to say, with this font, I don't blame you.
All right. The curse of Dracula has begun. The fate of Europe lies with Trevor. And with this, yes, this is the second week of our Castlevania series.
Our obsession, if you will.
Yes. But the part I love more is that looks like a movie reel with how it's going through.
Yeah, and I was actually going to say that's actually my favorite type of perk with that opening is because it looks like an old film, like just going through.
Now, this is not... I don't know if this is applied in here. But other series of Castlevania, if you enter a certain name, different things will occur. Such as Symphony of the Night, this one's very most common known. You do play as Alucard through that one. However, if you enter in the name Richter, you can actually play as Richter and see his storyline.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That would be number 5 in the series. Number 4, I think it's number 5. Because number 4 is on Super Castlevania, which does actually star Richter. But this one here plays very similar to Castlevania 1. And that's honestly why I thought the main character we see here is Simon again. Because I thought literally all first 3 were Simon. Because it's Simon Belmont to start the game, and there's Castlevania 2, which those who have already watched know that we skipped over. The reason being, I don't know if I can beat that in 2 sessions. And I've never beaten Castlevania 1 or 3 before. I've actually rarely played through 2.
Yeah.
So we just like, screw it. We'll just do more arcadey and have fun with it.
Honestly, when you first started like this level, the first thing that popped in my mind, I'm like, wait, this looks like Castlevania 1 all over again. I'm like, nope, never mind.
Yeah. And that's honestly, I think, best way to say it, you damn bat. I think Zelda is my best example of what I'm about to get into is Zelda 1 and 2. Zelda 1, of course, everyone beloved, blah, blah. And Link's Awakening, Link's Awakening is the Game Boy. Zelda 2, Adventures of Link, was a side-scroller, and not many people loved it. They all had their hatred towards it. And within good reason, I can understand why, but for Nintendo, all they saw was we need to step it up. We need to do something new with the franchise. And that's honestly, when it comes to game development, that's the right thing to do. What can we do to make to be different from the first?
Right.
You don't want to just rinse, repeat, and put out the same frickin' thing and expect people to pay for it. You want to provide a new product, something that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that mentality is not exactly with a lot of game developers now, which I'm not going to call any out. Call of Duty. But some kind of innovate, some do not.
Mhm.
Get down. There we go. No Medusa. But yeah, Zelda 1 and 2 had their own problems. Now Castlevania 1 and 2, Medusa, I'm done with you. Medusa, not dang it. Castlevania 1 and 2 had the same different thing, but Castlevania 2 did a more RPG story base.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more of adventuring and back and forth, which I honestly, it sounds fun. I would love to do. But when I'm trying to literally get our 2 episodes for Tuesday and then Spooky Thursday for the lovely trick-or-treaters,
Yeah.
you fall in the hole. That's not okay, good. I'd rather just do that. So, yeah, we should be able to complete this, I hope, in 2 episodes.
Yeah. If not,
If our last week wasn't evident enough of us trying to do a Castlevania in 2, and I'm pretty sure y'all can see the numbers. It took 3.
yeah.
Because the
yep.
game was being mean to me. You stupid freaking
Well,
flea.
Like we've discussed too, it's pretty much, or like you said, it's pretty much like the Dark Souls of like old-fashioned games.
Oh, yeah.
Which I was also going to say, like, for this one, is it the same, like, where you have to find, like, the whip in order to upgrade it and all that?
Same
okay.
with the, like, for instance, the holy water. Go away, flea.
God, they're just as annoying in this one as they were in the first. Oh, God,
No.
and that's there.
Now.
I forgot about the fucking turrets.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much everything is the same from 1. As
Yeah.
I said, even look at Trevor. Cannot tell me that does not first ring Simon.
It does, and I was going to say, it's nothing against the name, okay? But it's one of those, of all names, why did they pick
Oh, yeah, Trevor feels very basic bitch compared to Simon, Richter,
Samson.
Samson?
Samson.
Oh, Samson.
Yes.
Yeah, I give that. Samson would work more than Trevor.
No, if you think about
Honestly,
it, Samson is a strong name.
It is. Isn't Samson from the Bible?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. So,
that's something. That's something. No, go away.
honestly, that would have worked pretty well if you think about it, because it's like,
go away.
oh God, oh my God, I
Away.
like the design of this character though.
I don't, because he's hurting me.
Well, yeah, no, that's the downfall.
Go away. Bad thing.
He's dead, honey. He's dead.
Bad.
Stop killing the flames.
Gotta kill the flames too.
You're fine. You're living. See, you're alive. Look at that.
The one I will say, and I'll throw it up here for the lovelies because I can't look at it right now because it's on my phone. I want to know. The best way to say is old games had manuals.
Yeah.
And that was how you. Oh, right here. Look. This real quick. I can decide to go up or down.
Yeah.
I can go into the clock tower or I can go into the cellar or into the sewer.
Ooh,
that's
a
what
nice
this
thing to
is.
have.
So, yeah, I'm going clock tower.
I was gonna say clock tower is more where I would lean towards.
The problem is
if it
this one
was
has
me.
a lot more platforming. Anyway,
yeah.
back to what I was saying. The manuals would always tell the story, and they would actually usually have a lot of concept art or whatnot. Honestly, that's how you would find the story of even like the original Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
'Cause I guarantee you, you wouldn't figure out the story with just, okay, weird man runs right, avoids turtles, and saves a princess from a giant turtle. Yeah. That story makes no sense. But if you read the manual, Bowser, he cursed all the inhabitants of the land, turned them into bricks.
Yeah.
So all you bastards who are killing the bricks in Mario Brothers are actually committing genocide.
Oh,
Hope you feel good about yourself.
was that
Yes.
an actual thing?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's a dark side to Mario
Yes.
I was not expecting. Holy shit.
But back to the tangent I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
Go away, you. Is the... Yes, I'll take the holy water. Castlevania 1, I'm pretty sure the lore is in there. As you saw with the opening we just did here, Castlevania 3 did it on the opening cinematic.
Which is what I prefer, honestly.
Well, yeah, most people do because then they don't have to read the manual. And the part I feel better about it with is that, as well, the games were made. Best way to say is they weren't made for adults; they were more made for kids.
yeah.
I guarantee a freaking kid is just gonna kind of throw out the manual and not really look at it. They're gonna just pick up and play.
Well, yeah.
And then
as
as well,
a
not
kid.
everyone. Well, besides that, not everyone's gonna take the pristine care to even look at the manual. They just want to play their game.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. So, this long tangent I'm trying to get at is I want to see the artwork difference between Simon and Trevor. So it's what does Simon look like? What does Trevor look like? And I swear to freaking God, if Konami literally just, let's just say, palette swap hair color, the difference between the two, I am going to be that grumpy little gamer of, that's the same person. That is no effort.
We'll definitely have to pull it up to see if there's any sort of difference between the two, because you're right, they do kind of look the same.
I mean, I understand why as well for NES, why they use the same character.
Yeah.
It's assets. It's easier to reuse something than it is to create something new. I totally get it. I'm not gonna belittle a game from 1990 on the NES for this.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's just one of those, why didn't you just call him Simon? But I understand with the lore as well, as I've said before, and I think I explained it on the previous session, that whenever Dracula is defeated, go away, Medusa. Go away, Medusa. He basically goes into slumber for 400 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then resurrects. So yeah, a human is not going to survive that long.
Yeah. I agree.
The heirloom of the whip is passed on, and I died.
Shame on you.
Now back to basic bitch whip.
You know what this is, right?
A pain in the ass.
This is Trevor saying, "How dare you talk about my name like this?"
Oh, fuck you, Trevor.
Oh God. But
God, no, I'm trying to remember some of the other Belmont names, but I will definitely agree that Trevor is. I'm gonna quote a freaking Family Guy bit of what is the least appealing American name for a male.
Mm-hmm.
Keith.
Honestly, it's not. It's
not wrong.
I was gonna say, honestly, that's not wrong.
Yeah, it's one of those, it is a basic bitch name. I'm not gonna disagree there.
Yeah. I was gonna say too, of all names, I'm more surprised Trevor is the name that they picked of anything.
Come on, no, there we go, make the jump.
But
and the sad part was, I was about to say a little bit ago of, God, this game feels a lot easier than the first one. What's the frickin' thing I do? Exactly what I said about this level. I'm concerned.
And it's the platforming bit. I'm not a platformer at all. I hate platforming because every time, I don't know if I've ever said this, but every time I'm getting prepared to do the leap of faith and everything,
like that,
I clench really hard because I'm hardcore focusing on not dying or not falling off. I'm like, okay, can I make that? Can my jump make that? Oh, I think it can. I believe it can. And then all of a sudden, I just fall so spectacularly.
I don't think it really bothers me, only for the fact of I grew up with the platform route, so this is go away is normal for me, so it doesn't bother me that bad.
I didn't grow up with the platforming or getting used to it. It always made me afraid to make my character jump because I'm like, oh my God, it's going to fall. With Super Smash Brothers, that never occurred, but it's one of those Super Smash Brothers is not really a platformer.
Well, let me put this way, it has a small bit of platforming in it when you play certain levels. If you only play Battlefront, not Battlefront, oh my God, I cannot think of the name. Battlefield, or, oh my God, what is the name for the most basic? Final Destination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not really going to have too much jumping timing. You'll have a few when it comes to your opponents trying to make a comeback and you're going to meteor smash them into the pit below.
Yeah.
And I know the funny part is my friends, when we played, that was a shun thing to do. You don't do that. You allow your enemy to come back, and then you just fight it out. That's just how we played.
Yeah.
And it took me a while, basically until Ultimate, to start getting into that type of strategy of meteor smashing.
Yeah.
So, while I had plenty of groundwork from previous playing with my friends,
Mhm.
I did not have the skill set for edge guarding. So that took a quick learning curve. Go away, skeleton.
I'm sure it did. Edge guarding, what do you mean by that? Is it like
Basically,
this-
if you know how like with Final Destination,
yeah,
it's basically a very flat platform, but when you knock someone away, they have to jump and grab the edge.
yes.
Edge guarding is literally saying, no, you're not allowed to touch this.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I think my brothers would do the teasy method of like they would let you land on the ledge, but every time you got up, they would do like like any sort of like item throwing or sort of like annoying A attack whenever.
It
were
sounds
right
like they're
there.
trying. They're going to try and prevent you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it is considered edge guarding in that known sense too.
Well, I wasn't sure if that was one and the same thing.
It kind of is. Again, the difference is when you play in a more higher field like the tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to make sure, no, you're not allowed to touch that platform. You're not allowed to touch the edge. I'm killing you because I need to win.
Yeah.
And yeah, the way my buddies played, that was not a permitted thing.
Well, the watch isn't that bad.
It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating it.
Yeah.
It's one of those I prefer the holy water.
Uh,
Crap! Well, I'm taking the axe. Go
well,
away! Go away! Go
If you
away!
didn't want it, you could have jumped over.
It's a little hard to jump. You can't jump, I think, when you're on stairs.
Oh, you can't?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you could.
Nope.
Shit. Well, that's
Yep.
annoying.
Yep.
I will say, whenever I think of Castlevania, it always reminds me of, like, not just the book Dracula, but Dracula Story Untold. Granted, I didn't watch, like...
Oh, God. My nuts felt that way.
My nose fell that way. But I remember... I didn't watch that all the way through, I will admit.
What? Are you talking about the Netflix version of Castlevania? Or
No. Dracula Story Untold is an actual movie.
Okay.
I forget when it
I
came
should have
out.
kept the axe. Why'd I do that?
What?
See, the only...
This one's
I'm
not
sorry, a
bad
quick side
either.
tangent. The only vampire movie that comes to mind immediately for me
Yeah.
is...
Don't say Twilight. I
No,
swear
no,
to
no.
you.
Twilight is not a vampire movie. That is a teenage love story of, well, I want to watch a love story, but I want to include my boyfriend who likes vampires, so we're gonna do this.
Oh God.
No, the I hope the microphones are picking up our dogs playing in the background, because by God, that's not that loud at all.
No, not at all.
Anyway, is Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Oh my God, I remember
I have
the
never seen
trailer
it.
for that.
I have never seen it. I will admit, it's one of those I kind of want to.
I don't.
No, but it's not.
Oh God.
I want
Fucker.
to only because it feels like it's one of those very cheesy movies that you know is. Oh my God.
That was just a bad jumping
Yes, it was.
time.
You know it's going to be a cheesy movie,
Yes.
but it's one of those popcorn flicks you know you're going to enjoy because it's one of those I'm watching something stupid and I love it.
Honestly, it would be one of those days. Like if I wanted to watch like a super cheesy ass movie and not give a damn, that would
I know
probably
how to
be
play
one
this
of
game.
those
Don't judge me.
selections.
I see that judgment. I see those comments. Quit it.
There,
Nope.
I see
Nope. Nope.
none. There's none.
Bring the counter down for the screen.
Don't put the counter there. Bring it down from the screen. Damn it.
All right, there we go. I can make this jump. I can make this jump. You're gonna freeze, and I'm gonna whip your ass.
Yeah.
There we go.
But no, like I remember the trailer for that one. I remember not really caring
Same.
to see it. But it's
Now I
like,
want to.
yeah, no. Now it's like, well, I kind of now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to.
Yeah.
There's that other movie too that your mom had that she rented from the library once. I don't know the name of this movie. I swear I don't. It's all I know is that it's a horror flick of a voyage going on, and during that time they're being attacked by a vampire. The whole crew is anyway. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear much of this movie. That's a surprising fact. It's like it honestly looked pretty decent, and
Well,
God.
editorial-wise, we'll have our editor throw it up around now. So, so sorry for our blank moment, but you all can laugh at us for how could you forget that name?
Yeah, no, I just remember it was a vampire movie that your mom had, and it was one of those. I was back and forth about it because it's one of those like it's a vampire movie. I'm sure it's going to have a little bit of the.
Well, horror isn't exactly your
horror.
thing. It's not
No.
exactly mine either, but I'm in the boat of as long as it's not a bloody movie because I don't like slashers.
Yeah.
And it's not a pointless horror. Like if it's got a good story with it, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Insidious was one of my don't you frickin' dare one of my favorites.
I thought it was the oh shoot.
Go up.
Not the Covenant. I don't know why I'm thinking of the Covenant, but that sounds wrong.
No, I did make you watch The Covenant just because it was one of those. It's a cheesy movie. It's a decent movie.
It was okay.
And let me put it this way. It's not a great movie.
No.
It had a decent concept.
Yeah.
And that's about as much as I will give that movie.
Mhm.
But as well, best way to say is it could have been better.
Yeah.
But they definitely went for we need to hit the teenage audience. The guys like the kids looking for a quick date movie for right now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No,
oh
I just-
no.
This sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just want to throw that out there right now. This sucks.
You're
But
not the one playing.
no, and I'm kind of happy because again, I know I'd fuck up really bad on this section because again, platforming is not my thing.
Why'd I try that? Why did I try that?
I played Ori in the Blind Forest, and I was still cringing like so much because of how much
Ori's
platforming
got a
was
small bit
involved.
of platforming.
It's not small.
No, I
it's
meant
a
as
lot.
compared to like this, and I want to say its platform is somewhat forgiving, but it's more of because of modern controls of movement compared to what this is. Don't you frickin' dare! No, now.
I will say, Dark Souls 3 is more. I think I prefer platforming with Dark Souls 3 than this.
Yeah,
no.
I'm rejecting anything you say about in the sentence of Dark Souls and platforming. If it's
Dark
not
Souls
saying
3
that there is.
Dark Souls 3 is not as bad as this. I will die on this hill.
There is
Dark
no
Souls
good,
3 is not as bad as this.
There is no good platforming in Dark Souls, period.
I'm not going to say there is, but I'm saying it's better than this.
The only reason this sucks is frickin'
Yes.
Medusa.
Exactly. So you cannot rant on me
Oh, I
for
can't.
saying Dark Souls 3 is better and a little more on the forgiving
No,
side when it comes to platforming.
there is no such thing as forgiving and souls.
Honestly, I can do platforming in Dark Souls 3 better than this. This one just makes me go like, ugh. But Dark Souls 3, no. There would be a slight hesitation, but that would be probably it. Holy water!
And ignore that so I can keep the holy water. Okay, yep.
I will say, throughout this month, it's one of those, I didn't intend to, but it's one of those, it's gotten me in
I
this.
almost fell.
Yeah, you did. I was watching, I was like, oh my god. But like during this month, I have been reading a lot of vampire books too. So not just vampire books, but also like there was this one very intriguing book called The Bone House I just read, and I liked it for this particular reason. I've not read a book like this before, but it's of like the dead like rising, like they keep rising. You don't know why until like these two teens decide to like go venture into like this magical forest. What?
Sorry.
Why?
No. I'm not. It was like I'm not laughing at anything you were saying in the front of what you're talking about for the book.
Mhm.
What I'm laughing at is literally a comic I read earlier today. I hope to God I can find it and throw it up on the screen for y'all.
Yeah.
But quite literally, it has the Grim Reaper saying nothing can escape death. Don't you try, Missy. And he's talking in front of a graveyard. It looks behind him. He sees a zombie crawling out of his grave. So he gets a squirt bottle. There's no bad dead. That's why I was chuckling of nothing escapes death. No, bad zombie.
Every time I can't. Okay, I can't unsee this now. Since I have a death shirt with like him sitting down and reading a book, and I'm like, I like this cutesy version of death I have on my shirt. I know like death is supposed to be a little more on the.
Well, the problem is
Royalty
we've,
side.
I want to say in the modern age, have villainized death
Yeah.
and basically made him of a creature to fear. Which, yes, you shouldn't really embrace death in the sense of, oh, thank God, of willingly. Like, definitely, you should oppose death if you at all. Again, it goes same with the suicide hotline type stuff. Don't. There are better. Death is not always the right way.
Yeah.
But death is an inevitable thing, and it should not be as villainized as it's become.
Yeah.
Go away, Medusa! No! Ow.
Oh God, you bitches.
No.
Oh
Why,
God.
Why'd I break the... No! Why is the platform broken? No!
I don't know, but you're fine. But no, I agree. I think that that's the problem with some books I've read too, is like they villainize death as it is. It's like no, death is
No. Okay, good.
death is just a natural part of life.
Yeah.
That's like
I mean, the original vision of death is literally he's supposed to be the best way to say is gatekeeper.
Yeah.
So he is supposed to be the go away, your guide. Oh no, no.
It happened. Yep.
Yep, it did. Yeah. Okay, go. Run. So he is supposed to be welcomed more or less with open arms, not a I'm going to take your soul bad type of thing.
No, that's actually how I view death. It's just more like as a gatekeeper. Funny enough.
And that's the proper way he should be viewed.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. Oh wait, I know who this is.
Hunchback?
Close.
It looks like
This
Hunchback.
is. Go away.
Down,
This
doggy.
is going to be an ally if I can survive this.
Ah! Survive this? How?
Couldn't tell you. Get down here, you bastard. Get down here, you bastard.
He doesn't want to. Oh God. No, this is good. No, that's not good.
Okay. Sorry for the quiet moment. It was like,
Yeah,
oh shit,
no.
oh shit.
It was concentration moment. This is hardcore.
He is actually Flea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think I mentioned him in the first one, where there are different allies you can play as.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. My name is Grant. I dreamed I was turned into a ghost. Please take me with you. My family was killed by Dracula.
He looks like a pirate.
Yeah, I think he's more of a. He is. He can come with me. I can help you a lot because I am very fast.
Shake hands. We are allies, pirate man.
But I think he can climb walls, like he was just doing.
Oh, that's very helpful.
Yeah. But I think
Ooh.
his attacks are weaker.
Okay, I love this art, but to me, this is a bit too much on the dark end, where it's like kind of hard to see.
Well, again, best way to say is the TV you're looking through.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you can automatically switch him. Oh, that's nice. I thought he was more or less going to be an automatic, like, oh, he's there and he will help you in certain like scenarios. Not that you can control him, just that only he can help you. But no, that is very useful.
But oh god, walk down. No, walk down, please.
Are we supposed to go down? I thought we were supposed to go up.
There's no up. There is no up to go.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah,
this
the
map,
descent
so
is the descent is harder, in my opinion, because of frickin' Medusa. Because if you go too far down, you will fall.
I was gonna say, honestly, I would view the descent as something easier than the
Well, think about it.
ascent.
I can't guarantee that map is going to scroll down right,
Yeah,
and I'm not going to fall into a pit.
that's fair. That is completely 100% fair. You know, like,
That's why that's there.
You know, I was watching this
that is why you have to be careful.
I was watching this little anime short, and I've not seen this show, but it's about like the gods of Olympus, and I guess one of the heroes went into the story of Medusa, and honestly, it's a rather sad tale about Medusa, which is one of those like I hate it because she's the one with like the obviously with the snake heads, and I hate snakes. But it's one of those like the tale of Medusa itself is actually quite sad. So, oh my god, that was a risky move, but you know, sometimes you have to do it.
Go, 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 go.
Yes, you have to go there.
Yes.
You sounded so excited there, honey. Oh my god. Oh, he definitely makes your life easier, though. I will admit that. Without Mr. Grant here, it would probably be a lot harder to get down. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. All right. No, I believe a lot of the story from Medusa is like she is a victim of a lot of things compared to how people right now talking about that jump could view her as a villain.
Yeah.
I mean, her modern take is a villain, but she's basically what is in like D&D sense a Gorgon.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say too, like with the tale, it's she went to Athena, I guess, for protection. I can't remember if it was from a god or from a human, but Athena denied her and cursed her to have that type of head, and I'm like, what the hell, really? I mean, granted, I can't remember much of the tale of Medusa, but it's like, with that being an actual thing, that's kind of sad. It's like, and I know there's other stuff that's happened to her too, not because of the show itself, but
oh my god, I'm listening. Just
no.
controls.
I feel like you're in concentration.
It's not. No. Well, partially yes, but a lot of that was fighting controls. Like, you will go over there.
No, you're fine.
Stab it.
But like I know there's a lot more that happens in Medusa's life that's more or less made her like had a really difficult life, and it's one of those like, God, I feel bad, but again, why does she have to have a snake head? If she didn't, it would make me feel so much better, like viewing her as like a different person. And I'm not. Again.
Oh,
this is gonna be hard.
Ow! There we go. That works. That works. That works. Whip it. Whip it good.
Whip it real good.
Frickin' Medusa.
Well, she's trying her best to get you. Oh my god, this sucks. Oh, you lucky bum. Yeah, no, she's.
There we go. Nope.
I feel like in the first one, she didn't pop up for a while.
Oh no, she did not. There we go.
And that's it with the clock tower. Yep.
Yeah. Sad part is with the alternate paths, I don't know if, like, for instance, because I do know Alucard is in these sections, but I don't know because I picked Grant if Grant stays with.
Oh, good question. I don't know that either. Again, my knowledge of Castlevania is
Minimal. Yeah.
very little, so. Ooh, I love the owls.
No.
My mom was, me and my mom were talking about owls, and she was saying how much she hates owls.
Like they're not a hoot to her?
No, it's more of, I think she saw one swooping down on a pigeon and eating it.
Oh,
and
so doing an owl thing.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, well, I told her that's part of nature. She's like, yeah, but still, it's like, why did it have to happen in front of me? I'm like, good question. I don't know. So I do remember there was one time in my childhood home.
Well, I'm going to have to pause you there because I have to ask. Are you ready for the next time on the couch?
Absolutely.
All right. We'll catch you all on the next one.
See you guys.